Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to Toronto. Davis up top. And the shot is long. Unlike a lot of clubs now, Richard, this Bulls team has not fallen in love with a three-point shot.
Yeah, some of it's scheme and some of it's personnel. Don't just shoot threes because everyone else is doing it. They slash through the lane. They'll post you up, and it gets them to the free throw line. That's where they dominate.
Now, here's Mitchell, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Davis inside. Rockets with the rebound. Rose attacking. Gasol with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Chicago. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And, Kevin, when you're disrupted defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
And that priority on defense establishes a team-first mentality. Guys have to work as a unit. It's a good mindset to get into early.
Now here's Rose, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Tries it from 19. Good work there as it goes.
Look, he's got a 7.5-foot wingspan. AD's release point makes it impossible to stop that jumper.
Rose, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And they double up Davis. Intercepted. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Williamson. Houston gets it back. Kicks it out to Richardson. The Rockets again can't hit. Now here is Davis. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. He gets that one.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside. But he still powers through it.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Takes a step back. Bounce pass, Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. And an instant reaction to that call from the fans.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Back to Davis. It's blocked. Outside Rose. From deep. They get it back. Here's Williamson. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
House contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That one on Dort. The Rockets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Isaac with the steal. Baseline jumper. Right side Davis. Outside Dort. Outside Davis. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in. Davis has got 9 points. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play. Here's Rose. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Siakam. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chicago leading. Mitchell outside. Out to Kuzma. Gafford trying to break free. Kuzma can't get it to go. Outside Rose. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Now Mitchell, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell outside. Gasol inside. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. The three does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Here's Kuzma. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Rockets on top. They're up by 2. It's the NBA. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets. And so here is Houston. Williamson looking it over. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. And the Bulls making a change here. Mr. Williamson. It's stolen by Davis. Pushing it up. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Young with the ball. And it's sent back by Isaac. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Gafford.
Assisted by.
And Gafford throws it down.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
The Rockets with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.